come through.
Nas was very much, devastated when his mom's passed.
He kind of lost himself in his work after that, after the funeral and everything, and then he went out on tour.
For him to allow acting to stop him.
He went on the road, tried to keep us busy, and tell the world about, his mom's and how he felt.
Godson was released in December of 2002.
Nas dedicated Godson to his mother.
I had to finish up another album because if I wouldn't have, she'd be mad at me and saying, that's not how I raised you.
Everything in that album was almost like, Mom, I did it,
I could just tell he was pouring all of his feelings into that CD. Everything that he was going through as far as his mother's death was in that CD.
I dreamed the day I can go back to when I was born, laying in your arms, wishing you was here today, Mom.
It was a song on that album, Dance, and it was dedicated to his mom.
April 742, that's when the gates of heaven opened up for you to stroll through, beautiful Ann Jones.
It just reminds me of their relationship and how close they were and, how much he really, really, truly loved her and how much he misses her.
I can't even hear that. I'll never listen to that. Every time it come on, I feel like I feel now. I gotta leave. I can't really hear it. It's too deep. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that he missed his mother. I knew there was a void in his life,
Nas never really had a strong relationship with his dad.
When my father left the house, Nas was mad. We was both little kids.
Nas's mother would always tell him, this is your father. He's all you have.
She always wanted us to love him and respect him, no matter what he did. She didn't want us to turn our backs on him.
See, I come from Mississippi.
He told me he was going to do a record with his father.
Nas's father, great blues musician, Olu Dar, represent Mississippi and Harlem, you know what I'm saying?
He had a desire to build a relationship with his father that he lost for many years.
I named the boy Nasir. All the boys call him Nasir.
I think with the song Bridging the Gap, Nas and his dad are able to mend a lot of old wounds and connect in a lot of ways.
Let's go.
He collaborating with his pops. That was excellent.
To do it with your pops, that's an ill thing.
Told him as a youngster, you'll be the greatest man alive. You the greatest pop.
That song specifically connects to a bond between musical legacies.
One of the great hip-hop moments of the last year or so, October 1st, 2004, VH1 Hip Hop Honors Award.
I'm gonna bring my man out and he rocking with his pop. Give it up and make some noise for my brother from another mother. Noise! Let's go! What's up, New York?
When I saw him and Olu, I was amazed. Like my mouth dropped open.
Bridging the gap, blues, jazz, rap. The history of music on this track. Born in the game, discovered my father's music like Prince, searching through boxes of purple rain.
The way they was looking at each other was like, it was special, it was like you can't get that, you ain't gonna get that nowhere, because it's like father and son, they just was, look, go ahead, son, yeah, you do your thing.
What you tell me, Dad?
Greatest man alive.
He said it, y'all.
You definitely see the ease in Nasir's face.
You can see that he was happy to be with his father like that.
Peace, I love y'all.
Nas's mother, if she was alive now, she would be very proud.
Just to see Nas get closer to his father, something that she knew that Nas didn't have as a child.
She's not here, God bless her, but I know she was upstairs watching.
Nothing gonna stop me now.
When you look at where Nas started 10 years ago with Illmatic, you realize, man, this dude's been through a lot. He's lost a lot of people in his life. Will, his homeboy, his moms.
He's been able to overcome all of that and put a lot of that in his music.
He's a listener. He's an observer, so these things, he knows how to piece his life together.
He was destined to be who he is, man, because his soul was strong.
This is my hood, I'm a rap to the death of it.
Being kind of in the situation you are in Queensbridge Projects in Queens, to being one of the most respected artists in the world, Nas ranks in the most esteemed echelon, the icon class.
If you really think you ready to fly with my power, this is what Nas got, brothers, the time is now.
Nas has been doing this strictly as an MC. That's rare. He ain't acting. He's not a radio personality. He doesn't have a clothing line. You know, he's got one mic. That's his legacy. He's got one mic, and he's been using it.
All I need is one mic. Spread my voice to the whole world. So if you're going to